and enshrine Derrick Thomas into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, please welcome Carl Peterson and Darian Thomas.
In the spring of 1989, myself, Marty Schottenheimer, and Bill Cowher went to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, to work out a player that we had hoped we would consider to be our #1 draft choice. He was an extraordinary person, and his head coach at Alabama said, "Great player, great person, and you'll never tire the young man out." Derrick had not worked out for us at the Indianapolis Combine, and we were a little hot about it. It was a very hot day in Tuscaloosa on the AstroTurf, and Bill Cowher began to work Derrick out. And he worked him out, and he worked him out, and he worked him out. He gave him every linebacker drill he knew. He came back to Marty and I, and he said, "What do you think?" After every drill, Derrick would come back and give us that smile, that unbelievable smile, and say, "Coach, what else would you like to see?" I said, "Let's see some more." Bill Cowher gave him all the defensive line drills, one drill after another drill after another. And every time after the drill, Derrick would come over, smile at us, and say, "What else would you like to see?" There were 4 of his teammates who were working out with us at that time, too. And by now they had fallen away totally exhausted. And Bill Cowher came back and said, "I'm running out of drills." We said, "Let's see just a few more." He drilled him with all of the defensive back drills that he knew. Bill came back and he said, "Hey, I'm out of drills and I'm exhausted." We knew we had a special guy here. Derrick Thomas loved football. He loved people and he loved life. He lived them all with a gusto and an enthusiasm and a style that was infectious. And he never did anything in a slow way, except make meetings on time. He made everyone around him pick up the pace. And yet, Derrick Thomas always had time for everyone. Because he had a huge heart and a smile that was big as Derrick himself. That smile could melt the biggest critic, the angriest coach, the most upset general manager, and the fiercest opponent. Derrick Thomas was a unique and gifted player, but he was also a unique and gifted human being. He was fun to be around, and he made the game and life around him exciting. Today, we say, Derrick, this is your day, along with your classmates of 2009. You have earned this day because of the way that you played our great game of football. You deserve this one last wonderful honor. And all of us that knew you celebrate this day with you and your family. For all Derrick Thomas fans, the light has gone back on. And it will now burn brightly in the community of Kansas City, in the middle of America. And it will also burn here very brightly in the shrine of pro football, the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. And it will burn forever. From the fans of the Kansas City Chiefs, from his teammates, his coaches, from the players everywhere that knew him and competed with or against him, and from all the Derrick Thomas fans, we thank the Hall for recognizing who he was, a worthy recipient of the status member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And yes, today does culminate the life of a great NFL player who did so much both on and off the field for his community. A life that ended too young. it must be said, my son, Derrick, you have fought the good fight. You have finished the race. You have kept the faith. Derrick, you're in the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and no one can ever take that from you. Thank you, and good night.